Okay, welcome back. Let's do our news and notes here. Jayden Daniels is still day-to-day. So we will see if it's Mariota or Daniels this week at Atlanta. Interesting matchup. Carson Wentz is going to start this week against the Steelers. But as I mentioned, it might be more of a long-term thing. Brian Dable did not commit to Russell Wilson. He also did not say it would be Jackson Dart if they make the change. Brock Purdy is expected to practice this week. And then there's this thing where Aaron Glenn didn't commit to Justin Fields returning as the starter. That one is weird to me. Running back news, Zach Charbonnet. So they have the Thursday game. Zach Charbonnet was listed as a full participant in practice. And they also signed Khalil Herbert to their practice squad. But they've got Arizona on the road on Thursday. Looking forward to that matchup. Najee Harris.
They got rid of, what's his name? Who's the kid from Miami again, the running back?
Oh, they got rid of Damian Martinez?
Yes. So he was actually working out with the Colts. So I think that was more of who can they have in the emergency situation.
Najee Harris and James Conner are officially out for the season. And Tyrone Tracy's going to miss time with a dislocated shoulder. Wide receiver news, CeeDee Lamb. 2 to 4 weeks is what I saw. High ankle sprain. He might go on IR, but he's out for a bit. That's a bummer. They have Green Bay this week, then the Jets, then the Panthers, then the Commanders. We've got Juwan Jennings day-to-day. Mike Evans, it doesn't seem like it's a long-term injury right now. We'll know today. We'll know more of a timeline today for Mike Evans, as we think Chris Godwin could certainly be back. And Tristan Wirfs this week against the Eagles. Big game. But Mike Evans, we'll call him day-to-day for now. Have we seen anything on Terry McLaurin?
Nothing.
No.
I think he's
okay. He's
okay.
So Luke McCaffrey scored his first ever touchdown last week, and Terry McLaurin was the one who jogged downfield to retrieve the ball to give to Luke McCaffrey. So it's clearly not bad enough where he can't jog. I don't know if it, what does it mean for football? Who knows? But it doesn't. I would put him in a better bucket than Evans. I'd be a little more concerned about Evans.
Yeah, McLaurin, we don't know. I think if you have McLaurin, you should make plans to be starting someone else, but just haven't heard anything.
See, I would feel that way more about Evans.
I do.
Okay.
No, I feel certainly for Evans.
Right. But you just called him, we'll call him day-to-day. Usually when somebody's day-to-day, they end up playing.
I think they called Jayden Daniels day-to-day last week. They called Juwan Jennings day-to-day last week.
Are you saying these coaches are lying to us about the health of their football players? Especially
we're all day-to-day.
Let's go.
We are. Alec Pierce has a concussion. One game without Alec Pierce last year. Josh Downs led the team in targets with 4. Anthony Richardson threw 11 passes in that game. Wow. De'Ami Brown, shoulder injury. Tight end news, Colston Loveland doesn't appear to have a serious injury, but Jatavian Sanders has a high ankle sprain. He'll be out a while. Have we heard about Lane Johnson for Philadelphia?
He had a stinger. He expects to play this week.
Excellent. However, what's the latest on Zach Tom and Aaron Banks for Green Bay? I'm sorry. I know there was an update yesterday, and I missed it. I don't remember it. And we'll keep you posted on that. But they had
to make the game more fair against the Cowboys, they're just going to play with 2 offensive linemen.
Cowboys have just no pass rush. DeJuan Jones, the offensive tackle for the Browns, he is out for the season. Minnesota left guard Donovan Jackson is out about a month. Tyler Booker for the Cowboys. Ooh, I hope this doesn't hurt Javonte. Right guard Tyler Booker out 4 to 6 weeks with a high ankle sprain. And Nick Bosa, we look at defense. Nick Bosa tore his ACL. So that's a big hit for the 49ers. Bosa's out for the season. Hate to see it. For Dallas, Deron Bland could be back this week. I mean, they're going to be bad with or without him, but worse without him. So cornerback Deron Bland could be back. Also, Kenny Clark left with an injury, their defensive tackle. They've had actually a solid run defense. I don't think it's serious for Kenny Clark. We'll find out as they face Green Bay. Tennessee head coach Brian Callahan could give up play calling duties. Anything to spark that offense would be great. I wanted to mention this. I don't know if this matters, but Jacksonville cornerback Jarrian Jones. He has only played 26 snaps over the last 2 weeks. The only reason I bring that up is I'm wondering if that is the reason why Travis Hunter has played more on defense and less on offense. Although it's not that much less on offense than he did in week 1. But that might be something, if Jarrian Jones can come back, that gets Travis Hunter freed up to play more snaps offensively. They've needed him on defense. Indianapolis cornerback Kenny Moore is out a few weeks. We're going to check on Sauce Gardner. He's got a head injury. Derek Stingley, I think, is looking good to play. Will Harris, starting safety for the Commanders, he's out for the year. And Atlanta fired wide receiver coach Ike Hilliard. Bad week for the Gators. Top 3 priorities at each position. Yeah, that was, I shouldn't have said that. It was a shot at the Gators, not at Ike Hilliard. I'm sorry about that. I don't want to say
on a roll.
I don't
Somebody gets hurt, we dance on their grave. Somebody gets fired, you
That was
dance on their grave.
horrible.
Oh my gosh, what's next?
That was really meant for Jamey, not for Ike Hilliard. My apologies. That was messed up. I don't want to see anyone lose their job. All right, let's do the drop-o-meter here. Drop 0 to 10. 0, no way. I would never drop this guy. You're an idiot. 10 is obviously I would drop this guy. Why are you asking? You're an idiot. Keon Coleman.
3.
5.
Khalil Shakir.
0.
3.
Would you rather roster Keon Coleman or Khalil Shakir?
Coleman.
Shakir.
Travis Hunter.
9.
5.
Oh, you guys giving out my phone number?
Sounds more like my number.
2 digits there. Dylan Sampson.
10.
10.
I mean, the caveat would be, is he the handcuff now to Quinshon?
I think he's the handcuff to Quinshon, but he's not the pass catching running back for the Browns. So it depends on what you're looking at. If you're talking about, if Quinshon gets hurt, you want to roster him, sure.
He could catch the ball, but he hasn't been the third down guy.
Right. He'd catch the ball on first and second now, but you're right. Jerome Ford is the third down guy.
Mm-hmm.
Calvin Ridley.
3.
Yeah. If I said 3 for the Bills, it's 3 for him.
RJ Harvey.
0.
Isaiah Pacheco.
4.
It's even higher in smaller leagues where you can find a solid running back off the waiver wire. But he looks very much like a sad trap back.
Marquise Brown.
7.
5.
$1 million. Dak Prescott.
In 4 weeks, it'll be $1 million.
It's an interesting one. 1 quarterback leagues, if you need to replace somebody you like the rest of your roster, it's probably at 8 or 9. But CeeDee Lamb's back in 2 weeks potentially, and you want to have Dak.
You can't start him this week, and I don't know if you're going to feel good starting him at the Jets without CeeDee Lamb.
I mean, look, if he couldn't really put up a big number against the Bears without CeeDee Lamb, I'm just not expecting to start him. I'd love to. I'm going to try to stash him. I have Dak in a few leagues. I'm not planning on dropping him, but I get it. Kyler Murray.
0.
Right. He's. I would rather. Yeah. 0.
Another guy.
Smaller leagues, maybe you can drop him, like 8-team leagues. Same as Dak.
Could have had a good game if not for the drops. Yep. And 6 more carries for Kyler Murray. So 6 or 7 in all 3 games.